everyone. It's Myers Team Trucking here, and my wife's driving right now, so I'm going to do most of the talking. Sorry, a couple bumps there. Anyways, got some big news, some big updates. First of all, we are officially Myers Trucking LLC, and guess what? We are no longer working for Swift. And as you can probably guess by the contents in the back of the van, we are on our way to go pick up a truck. So we are actually doing a truck recovery. The new company we're going to is called Forward Air. And at first they didn't have a truck available for us, but they had another driver leave the company. So we are actually going to drive that truck up to orientation from Casey, South Carolina to Columbus, Ohio. I had to think about it for a second there. So we're pretty excited about that new chapter in our life. Nothing wrong with Swift. They treated us well, and if things don't work out at Forward Air, we might even just go back. But this we're thinking might pay us a little better, and will be an opportunity for us to sort of run our own business. We're going to be doing a lease purchase, so in about 3 years we'll own our own truck, and the lease purchase is actually done through a third party, which is really advantageous because if we want to leave Forward Air for some reason in the future, we can take the truck with us rather than turning it back in and losing all that money that we make on the payments. So anyways, as far as other updates, I was actually on the truck by myself for a couple of weeks.
With Swift?
Yep, with Swift. I had to finish out my time to pay back my my student loan with them. That is something, if you are a student with Swift, make sure you keep an eye on your pay stubs. I had taken a couple of weeks off due to a family emergency, and they forgot to restart my payments when I went back to work with Swift. So it ended up missing 12 payments. It's partially my fault because I wasn't watching close enough, and once I realized they weren't taking it out, I had assumed that I had already paid it all off, but it wasn't quite. So I should have been done with my commitment around December, but I had to work through April 8th. So the only real challenge I had being out by myself was we had that 2022 Kenworth. It was a fantastic truck.
It really was a great truck.
We both really liked it, but there was an issue with the transmission. What would happen is sometimes when I try to put it in reverse, it would not go into gear, and then I would have to turn off the truck and turn it back on again. And of course, it's a manual transmission in order to get it to go in reverse. And then sometimes when I was driving...
You said manual transmission? Or automatic transmission?
I'm sorry, it was an automatic transmission. And sometimes when I was driving, it would tell me to pull over to avoid transmission damage. Another driver told me that there's actually a recall out on the 2021 and 2022 Kenworths. I don't know if that includes the 2023 or not, but apparently there's a wiring issue. So it's probably not actually the transmission, but it's probably a sensor that's giving false readings. So
the funny thing is, we had been in a Kenworth dealership for 5 days.
Yeah.
Before we found out about that recall.
Yeah, I think it was before they issued it.
They thought they had fixed.
Yeah, it was a small dealership, and I don't think they really knew what they were doing, unfortunately. But anyways, I had to pull over on the side of the road on the 285 loop going through Atlanta in rush hour 3 times. That was a boatload of fun.
Oh my goodness.
And then I had to do it twice coming down the mountains in the Carolinas also. But it was basically decided, I called on-road and said, what do you want me to do with this? I said, I'm supposed to be home in a few days. I really don't want to sit at a dealership. So they said, go ahead and limp it home. So that's what I did. So going back to today, we left 40 yesterday, and we are in Casey, South Carolina, which is
Case. I think it's in
Case?
Columbia.
I guess it's Case, Columbia. Yep, and it's just outside of Columbia. And we're on our way now to the Forward Air facility to pick up the truck. We did stop by it late last night just to take a real quick look over it, like 11:30 at night. It looked like it was in pretty good shape. And unfortunately, it was a smoker's truck, so we're gonna bring it up to Columbus, Ohio, and they're gonna detail it good. And then we have one of those Armor All smoke bomb things, and we've used that in trucks before that had a smoky smell, and they really actually do a very good job at getting rid of that smell. So if the detailers, can't get it out of there, we'll run one or two of those bombs, and that should take care of it.
Of course, cloth seats and all that, so
Yeah.
it really permeates in there.
And the way that the program works with Forward Air, if you're an owner-operator, you can bring your own truck, obviously. But they work with a third party called Expediter Services. And there was another third party, too, that you could have gone through, and I don't remember who they said it was. But I had already been in contact with Expediter Services. And what they do is you drive one of their trucks for 3 to 6 months. And then it's a chance for you to make sure that the company's right for you, but it also gives you a chance to see what your numbers would look like before you commit to buying a truck. And then if you like them, they like you, and your productivity is good, then they will go ahead and finance a truck for you. So that's where we're at now. We're on our way to go drive the truck up to Columbus, Ohio, and see what new adventures come ahead for us.
Guess who gets to drive this stinky truck?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow her.
I'm wearing my worst clothes today because I know they're gonna reek like smoke
Yeah,
after 500 miles, but
Well,
it'll
it is
be
what it
worth
is.
it. It'll be worth it to hopefully have a decent truck to start out with on our new adventure.
yep. It's a 2021 Freightliner Cascadia. I think it has 98,000 miles. So, anyways, we'll report back again in the near future. Bye-bye now.